Hey guys, Chris here, and today I will be bringing you our next commentary and also a nice video of TuQuick dropping a 30 bomb versus Envy. And also, I'd like to dedicate this video to our former teammate, Fake Assassin, who was actually one of the original members when it came to MW3. If you'll notice, he was actually playing in this game while I was not on the team, while Fake Assassin was basically playing instead of me. Yeah, but he's been a really good friend to us, and he doesn't really play that much anymore. But I just wanted to make this video and kind of a dedication to him because he's probably one of the best teammates I've had, and he's also a funny ass dude. And in all honesty, I miss teaming with that dude. But again, I wouldn't give up this team for the world. But all right. So let's get started with this video. Throughout this video, I just basically wanted to discuss the Frag Cup because I know I have not made a video discussing all that, even though it's going to be one of the biggest matches and one of the most anticipated matches so far in Modern Warfare 3. We're going to be facing off against Apex next weekend, and then we're going to be playing finals against the team that wins the other side of the bracket, I guess. Yeah, assuming we beat Apex, of course. But first, I just want to kind of summarize our road, I guess, through the Frag Cup, because although we may not have had the hardest bracket, in all honesty, it was actually really difficult. We'll start off with, obviously the first weekend, we just had to play 3 matches. We didn't really play anybody good, so it's no sense in covering that. But when Group 2 and Group 1 started playing last Saturday, excuse me, we started off by playing Euphoric, which was Sidrock's team. In all honesty, we knew not to take anybody lightly, but these guys showed up. I mean, they brought us to a final map, which is a CTF Arcaden, after they won Search and Destroy. It was really close. Like, they put up a really good fight, and we were struggling at first. Like, we tied the first dome, and then we won the second time we played dome. And in Search and Destroy, we basically got obliterated. I think we lost like 4-1 or 4-2. And then when it came down to CTF, we were about to tie again, and I think I pulled a last-minute flag, and I killed 2 guys in our base for the cap. So it was a really intense match. I wish I could have uploaded, but I didn't have the footage. But I mean, we might not be playing the top teams or the most known teams, but playing these teams that are semi-known and consist of decent, actually to good, really good players that aren't that known, it is actually a lot more difficult than most people would think, because these guys are showing up to the match because they have something to prove. They're showing up because they want to prove that they can upset these top teams and that they're here to compete and they deserve a place in the top teams. So shout out to Euphoric. They're a really good team. The players on that, I don't know if they're still together, but I hope the best for them. They're a really good team. Okay, the second team we had to play on that day was Team Quebec, aka Exeate. I know you probably have seen some gameplay footage where we beat the crap out of them, I guess, but that wasn't during the match. During the match, they were actually really good. Like, we were competing like left and right, and we beat them 3-1. However, the games were really close. I wouldn't underestimate them. They really do have the potential to get better and better, and I've noticed this because I've played them throughout every Call of Duty, and they just keep getting better and better. So I'd really look out for them, because they're very dedicated for a Canadian team, for a foreign team, who I think they don't really speak English too well. They're really dedicated, and they're here to stay. They've been around the community for a long time, and they just keep getting better and better. So shout out to them. The next team we ended up playing was Revan's team. Revan was actually, well, they were basically a pickup team, which consisted of Pro Shot, Revan, Juggy, and Expose. And I don't know how, but we went to final map with them. But basically, they also like really put up a fight against us. They played really well, and they worked well as a team. But we ended up coming out on top of them 3-2, despite me doing really well in the search, and we won the first CTF, and then we lost the search, and then we won I think the CTF, and then lost. I mean, we played S&D and then we barely won. But basically, they played really well, and shout out to Revan. Revan's actually helped me quite a bit with this YouTube thing. He helped me understand kind of Sony Vegas and all the things behind it. And yeah, so shout out to them. And then we played Fate. We're actually really good friends with the team Fate, well, mostly Rizma. We've always been friends with him ever since Modern Warfare. No, not Modern Warfare 2. Excuse me, Black Ops. Ever since we met him at events, and we've just known each other for a really long time. And we were hoping to have a really good match. The maps were actually pretty close. They put up a really good fight, and it was a really fun match to play. So shout out to Fate, all of Fate, and especially Rizma, because we've always been friends or whatever. And that match was really fun. Unfortunately, we beat them, and then we finally actually met up with our first, I guess, pro team you would call it. We played FaZe, which consists of Liar, Nameless, Solo, and Fears at the time. And we had a really good match against them. It was actually one of the funnest matches we played. We beat them 3-0. They actually played pretty well, but I don't know. It seems to me like whenever we come to playing the pro teams, like Envious or Apex or Fear, FaZe, etc., we just play a lot better. I don't know why, but it's just the way it works, I guess. But shout out to FaZe. I'm pretty good friends with all of them, and it was a really fun match. And then we actually, this is the funny part, we didn't know we had another match. We all got off after FaZe, and then once we found out we had another match, we basically like freaked out, all got back on. We're like, oh my god, we have to play another match, god. And then, so we ended up playing No Regrets. Shout out to them. They're a pretty good team, and props for them being like an AM team for making it that far into the tournament. And so that was basically our road. And like I said, although we played these not so known teams, it was actually a lot harder, and we worked extremely hard during the matches and played extremely well to win, because these teams really showed up and they really came to try and prove themselves. And props to all of them again. They're all full of great players, and hopefully, I don't know if any of them stuck together, sadly, but hopefully the players do find teams, and I really hope that their teams go far. And so this leads us to the Apex game that we are going to be playing a week from now. We played them in a show match, and I think we were the first team to beat them in a show match. And I think that's a good thing, I guess. But you never really know what's going to happen when there's something on the line. And of course, we're both going to show up, and we're both going to be extremely excited and extremely ready for this game. We're trying to practice as much as we possibly can. And I think it's going to be a really good match, and you guys should definitely tune into it at 360 Icons on next Saturday, April 14th, I believe, or something like that. But like I said, I'm really confident in our team. I believe we can basically beat anybody if we set our minds to and if we work together, because our teamwork is really, really good. Like, our chemistry is great. We all know what we're doing, and we all know what it takes to win, basically. And I know Apex is the exact same way, and that's why I think it's going to be a really good match. It's going to be a really, really tough match, so I'm really looking forward to it, though. I really just want to play this match, because if I could, I'd play that match like 300 times, just because I know how intense it's going to be. So again, I hope you guys watch the 360 Icons Frag Cup. It's going to be a really great game. And then moving on to that, whoever faces in the finals, I don't know. I don't know any of the teams. I'm not going to underestimate them, but I hope the finals are a really good game as well. But that's all I can really say. Frag Cup's been a really good tournament. Shout out to 360 Icons and Ego and Machinima for putting on such a great tournament. They are really helping the COD community out, and we really wish we could do more for you guys. And I'm sorry that MLG is not on the circuit, and I really wish it was, along with everybody else. but these frag cups are what is keeping us alive. Sorry. So yeah, this gameplay is coming to a close, but as you can see, Aaron is just going off, dropping kills left and right versus Envious. And shout out to Aaron. Aaron's a fucking beast. I don't know. You've seen I think another gameplay of him. You've also seen me carry him in doubles. Aaron went from being a random back in the day to being like one of the best players I've ever played with. So shout out to him for that. So as this game is ending, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this commentary and enjoyed what I had to say. Hopefully you guys tune into the Frag Cup. And also, good luck to Apex. They're participating in the, what is it called, EGL this weekend. So good luck to them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.